The latest wave on corruption purge targeted at governors have since left county bosses reeling in fear. If the latest occurrences are anything to go by, the latest incidences could further escalate rivalries that have been existing between the governors and their deputies. Garissa Governor Ali Korane becoming the latest casualty in the corruption purge. The fact that deputy governors are poised to be the biggest beneficiaries when their bosses are charged makes the governors and their deputies even more strenuous.
The Constitution hoped that it would be used sparingly and that in exceptional circumstances such as death, we did not anticipate that governors would be getting impeached every often, and that when they are impeached, then now deputy governors would take over.
I don't think the people, including the governors, were prepared on what was ahead of them.
Constitutional pundits are of the opinion that whereas Article 180 of the Constitution spells out ways in which deputy governors can come into office, the current scenario under which governors could be barred from accessing their offices once charged in court of law or through an impeachment was never envisioned, thus changing the face of the counties before election time.
As we talk about 2022 and the changes we need to make in the Constitution, Kenyans will have to decide, is that something they want to review? In my own perspective, I think we keep it as it is, we don't change it. Maybe then what Kenyans need to decide is to then elect leaders that are more likely to comply with the Constitution.
In the past, a tiff between Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru and her deputy Peter Ndambiri sent tongues wagging.
The quality of leadership is wanting because we did not anticipate that we'll be electing governors who 2 years into their mandate are getting arrested and charged with mismanaging public funds.
Some of the most notable power wars witnessed were between Machakos Governor Alfred Mutua and his former deputy Bernard Kiala, former Kisumu Governor Jack Nanguma and his deputy Ruth Odinga, Nyamira Governor John Nyangarama and his deputy Amos Nyaribo, and Mombasa Governor Hassan Joho and his deputy Hazel Katana.
Whether we apply Article 182 that empowers deputy governors to take over, whether we apply it sparingly or frequently will depend on how governors apply their mandate. If a governor works within the law and is in good health, then we will not need to invoke Article 182.
Joining the growing list is Nyeri Deputy Governor Caroline Karugu, who just 2 years since her appointment by Governor Mutahi Kahiga following the death of Wahome Gakuru in 2017, is now engaged in endless clashes with her county boss. The latest move by Orange Democratic Movement to edge out Migori Governor Okoth Obado has however ruffled feathers, with experts seemingly reading from different scripts.
We should isolate any governor who has been arraigned in court is fit for impeachment, be they Governor Obado, be they Governor Waititu, Samson Lonel Kulal of Samburu, Nairobi Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko.
The problem of removal is that removal is very dramatic, like what happened to Waititu. Removal is final. You see, you have been condemned, prosecuted, investigated, and executed the same day.
A competent response cannot be that other governors haven't stepped aside and Governor Obado is being asked to step aside. They must step aside as per the law, and if ODM amplifies that by saying that he be impeached, ODM is right.
Martin Opio, K24.